Good afternoon, friends. Another important change. With clause number 101 and 102 of Finance Bill 2021. With these clauses, now GST audit as required under section 35 subsection 5 of CGST Act, read with section 44 subsection 2 of CGST Act going to be omitted. As per section 35 subsection 5, every registered person exceeding a specified amount of turnover, which is 2 crore, to get his books of accounts audited by a practicing chartered accountant or cost accountant, along with reconciliation statement in Form GSTR 9C for every financial year. Now, this is going to be omitted as per this clause number 101 and 102. What is the substituted section 44 subsection 1 is now talking about? That now every registered person would be requiring to file annual return in Form GSTR 9 with self-certified reconciliation statement of value of supplies furnished in GST return with value shown in audited annual financial statement. So there would be self-certified reconciliation statement. Annual return continues in GSTR 9. What is being omitted? GST Audit and GSTR 9C. I'm getting frequent queries on this point, so let me clarify those queries one after another. That GST Audit and filing of GSTR 9C is required for the financial year 2019-20. Last due date with the extended date now, 28th February 2021. These clauses are the part of Finance Bill 2021. It is going to be passed by both the houses of parliament. Then it will become the law. Corresponding clauses need to be inserted in a respective state GST Act and UT-GST Act. And these clauses are prospective. There is no word retrospective. To my mind, for 2019-20 financial year, GSTR 9C required and last date is 20th February 2021. Having said that, I'm getting another query that this GST audit, which is going away, GSTR 9C is not required. Is it not the loss of opportunities, loss of revenue in the hands of professional? My first question would be, the way it was envisaged GST audit under section 35 subsection 5, I've seen that there was nothing like GST audit. It was only reconciliation statement, and that too picking up the number from GSTR 1 and 3B and filing GSTR 9C. There was nothing like GST audit as envisaged. Second, when this GST audit getting omitted, the one important point now, GSTR 9, which is annual return, will continue with self-certified reconciliation statement of value of supplies furnished in GST return should match and reconcile with the value of supplies in audited annual financial statement. Don't you think that still the excellency and capability of professional remain. This reconciliation statement, which is going to be self-certified, to my mind, is not an easy task. And all the registered person or taxable person, to my mind, would be requiring the assistance and services of all the professional. I'm of the opinion, in my humble opinion, that we continue to provide our support and services to all such registered person who are required to file GSTR 9. Since we are talking about now 9C gone, and that to be prospectively applicable, I would like to recall the provision which is requiring you to file 9 and 9C for the financial year 2019-20. GSTR 9 annual return is optional for such taxpayer whose aggregate turnover is less than 2 crore for 1920. Optional. If it is more than 2 crore, then definitely compulsorily GSTR 9 annual return is required. For GSTR 9C, this turnover limit got revised and increased to 5 crore. So only such person, such registered person whose aggregate turnover is more than 5 crore, they are required to file GSTR 9C for 1819 and 1920. So if any registered person whose aggregate turnover more than 5 crore in 1920, then compulsorily GSTR 9 and 9C both required. And since this clause is prospective, not going to be applicable for at least 1920, financial year 1920. But maybe once Finance Bill 2021 get passed, for 2021, government may decide this omission of GST audit, which they have envisaged by clause number 101 and 102 of Finance Bill 2021. So this capsule was mainly on GST audit getting omitted, GSTR 9C getting omitted, but on a lighter note. When government was, and within 4 years of GST introduction, withdrawing this GST audit, a question would be important for all of us to understand. Will it going to add litigation or reduce litigation? To my mind, this GST audit was very, very important. At least all such registered person getting them prepared with the correct provision of law, which was done by chartered accountant or cost accountant. Though self-certification required, but having this audit done, they would have been prepared in a better way to face the department audit, to face any kind of litigation which may come at a future date. But without having this GST audit, department would be coming to our way, and there are chances that this will add to our litigation. So it's a post-budget representation we must submit that this GST audit, which is being done by chartered accountant or cost accountant, practicing chartered accountant or cost accountant, was really helping the registered person for their preparation and reconciling all their outward supplies and correct ITC taken, and at least a preventive step before department comes up for GST audit. Nevertheless, this is what the provision all about, but I said that all the registered person would be requiring the services excellency of all learned GST consultant. But my humble submission, this should have been continued. Why it got omitted within 4 years? what is in their mind, nothing known to me, but so frequent changes is not giving predictability and certainty in the mind of taxpayer and tax consultant, and that is not hinting towards good and simple tax. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for number of other changes in Union Budget 2021. Thank you very much.